A very good morning to all of you. It's a mathematics class now, so let us start. In the previous class, we studied about the sets and also some types of the sets. And in today's class, we will study further about the set. So basically, you know what is set. What is sets? I already told you about that. Now the new topic in set is subset of a set. As you can see, here is written subset of a set. So what is subset of a set? To understand this, let us take an example. Suppose you have three flavor of ice creams. First one is chocolate, second one is butterscotch, and third one is vanilla. First is chocolate ice cream, second is butterscotch ice cream, and third is vanilla. So chocolate ice cream denoted by C, butterscotch ice cream denoted by B, and vanilla ice cream denoted by V. Okay, now we have three flavors of ice cream and you have to choose any one flavor out of these three flavors. Okay, suppose you choose chocolate. So you will write chocolate in the form of a set, just like as. Okay. Now suppose you have to choose, this time you choose butterscotch. So you will write butterscotch as in the form of set as it is. Now this time you choose vanilla. So you have to write vanilla V in the form of a set as like it. Okay. Now suppose you have to choose any two out of these three flavors. Okay. You have to choose any two out of these flavors. And suppose you choose chocolate and butterscotch. And you have to write them into the sets form. That means within the curly brackets. Now suppose you choose chocolate and vanilla. Okay, now third student choose butterscotch and vanilla. Okay, and there is one thing you have to notice, that always you have to write your option into the form of the set, that means within the curly brackets. And if there are more than one element, then you have to separate those elements by the commas. Now suppose you have to choose all the three flavors. So what will you choose? Obviously chocolate, butterscotch and vanilla. If you have to choose three flavors, then obviously you will choose all the three flavors, which are chocolate, butterscotch and vanilla. Okay, now there is one more thing. Suppose you can't choose any out of and you can't choose any flavor out of them. Okay, because you can't purchase the ice cream. So what will you have? Obviously you will have nothing. That means empty. Now remember how we write the empty set. We write the empty set as in this form, or we denote it by phi. Okay, now all these parts we choose these options from which set? Obviously from chocolate, butterscotch and vanilla. We choose all these options from this set. That means this set is equal to how many options? First one is chocolate, second one is butterscotch, third one is vanilla, and fourth one is chocolate and butterscotch, and next is chocolate and vanilla, and the next one is butterscotch and vanilla, and the next one is chocolate, butterscotch and vanilla, and the last one is 5, which is empty. Now all these options are the parts of this set. All these options are the parts of this set. That means we can say these are the parts of this set, and we set these parts of as subset. We said this as the we said parts of as subset. That means all these parts are the subset of C, B and V. All these parts which you have chosen are the subsets of this set. Hope you understand about the subset. So this was the subset. First one is nothing, which will be empty. Second, you have to choose one out of all these sets separately, just like C, B and V. After that, you have to make a pair of 2. Okay, after at the end you have to write the set as it is. Now it will be the subset. These will be the subsets of the given set. Hope you understand what is subsets basically. Now the next one is, now suppose if you have P is equal to 1, 2 and 3 and Q is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, now you have to you can see that 1, 2 and 3 are present in set P, and also 1, 2 and 3 are present in set Q. Now one thing which you have to notice on the above part, okay, all these parts are present. That means C, B, you can see only 3 alphabets here, C, B and V, and C, B and V are the parts of are present in the given set. Okay, are present in the given set. So as you can see here that 1, 2, 3 are present in set P, also 1, 2 and 3 are present in set Q. That means, just a second, that means the elements which are present in P, also present in the set Q. The elements which are present in P also present in the set in Q. That means you can say that P is a part of Q. That will be the part of Q. P is a part because 1, 2, 3 also present in set Q. Also 4 and 5 are present in set Q, but 1, 2 and 3 are present. 1, 2 and 3 are present in set Q. These, that means 1, 2 और 3 तो present है ना Q में, जो कि P में भी present है. That's why the set P will be the part of set Q. Okay, so P is a part of set Q, and we can write this part of as subset. As I told you at the above side, that we can write this part of as subset. That means P is a subset of Q. Okay, that means P is a subset of Q. Now, is there any symbol to represent subset? Yes, we have a symbol to represent subset. We represent subset as sleeping U at this line. Sleeping U at this line, on this line, just like U and this line. Okay, so sleeping U on the line is the symbol of the subset. So we can write P is the subset of Q. P is the subset of Q. That means every element in P also present in set Q. That's why P is the subset of Q. Hope you understand till here. Now, after that we have one more thing. You can write. Now, as you see that P is equal to 1, 2, 3 and Q is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have P is equal to 1, 2, 3 and Q is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, there is one more thing. You can see every element of P is present in set Q. Every element of set P is present in set Q. Apart 1, 2, 3, that means P, set P. Apart 1, 2, 3, which are the elements of set P. There are two more elements, that is 4 and 5. Okay, there are two more elements which are 4 and 5. Now, if we have more than element, if we have other elements, if we have more elements other than the present set, then we can say that P is the proper subset. P is the proper subset of Q. Okay, and how we denote this proper subset? Is there any symbol to represent proper subset? Yes, we have a symbol to represent a subset. This sleeping U. See, subset sleeping U on the line, but proper subset simply sleeping U. Okay, so we will write it as P is the proper subset of Q. P is the proper subset of Q. Now, suppose if you have A is equal to 4, 5 and 6 and also B is equal to 4, 5 and 6. Now, is A is the subset of B? Is A is the subset of B? Now remember, what is the condition for the subset? The condition for the subset is every element of set A should be present in set B. So 4, 5 and 6 are the elements of A and these elements are present in set B, 4, 5 and 6. So we can say that A is the subset of B. A is the subset of B. Now the second one is proper subset. Proper subset. So is A proper subset of B? No. A is not the proper subset of B because I told you that it is necessary to be present more element other than the given set. So we cannot say, because these are the equal sets. Okay, because these are the equal sets and A and B both sets have the same elements. Both have the same elements, that which are 4, 5 and 6. So A is not the proper subset of B. Okay, A is not the proper subset of B because elements are same. But at the above condition, we have 4 and 5. We also have 4 and 5 other than 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 are the elements of Q and 1, 2, 3 are the elements of P. So we have 2 more elements other than set P. That's why we can say that P is the proper subset of Q. But if we have same elements in both the sets, then the first set will not be the proper subset of the second set. Just like in In the below example, we have set A is equal to 4, 5, 6 and set B is equal to 4, 5, 6. So both the sets have same elements. So A is not the proper, A is the subset of B, but A is not the proper subset of B. A is not the proper subset of B. Okay, so it is necessary that both the sets does not have the same elements to become a proper subset. Okay, I hope you understand about the subset, proper subset. Now there is one more thing. See, here we have P is the subset of Q. We can see that all the elements of set P are present in the set Q. So we can say that P is the proper subset of Q. If P is the proper subset of Q, then there is one thing, that Q, we can also write it as Q and this sleeping U and P. Okay, this is the same thing because the open side of this U towards Q and also the open side of this U towards Q. So this is the same thing, but we cannot read is in the same way. This is the P is the proper subset of Q, but this symbol is proper subset, but here we will read it as superset. Q is the superset of P. We will read it as superset. We will read it as superset. Okay, Q is the superset of P. Hope you understand all these things. Now let us move towards the next topic, which is universal subset. So what is universal subset? There is one thing which you have to which you are clear from the name, universal. Okay, universe. What do you mean by universe? Which contain all the you must study about the solar system. Okay, so universe which contains all the stars and all the planets, just like universe contains moon, sun, stars and planets also. You know na, universe contains, that means world. You can say that world. So universal comes from the word universe. Okay, so how we will define the universal set? See, just a second. Okay, let's start. Universal set. One thing is clear, that universe, that means which contain everything. Universal which contains everything. So what is the universal set? Set that contains everything. Now suppose if you have set A is equal to set of for all x such that x is a student of class 5A. Okay, class 7A. Now we have a set B which is equal to set of for all x such that x is a student of 7B, class 7B. Now we have a set C which is equal to set of for all x such that x is a student of 7C. Okay, we have these three sets. We have these three different sets, A, B and C. A is where x is a student of class 7A, B set B is equal to X is a student of a class 7B and C have X is a student of class 7C. Now we have to make a universal set with the help of these three sets. So there is one thing which you have to write first, that is universal set always denoted by U. Universal set always denoted by U. We always write U for the universal set, and we will write it as, there is one thing, class 7A, class 7B, class 7C. There is one thing which is common here, that is 7A, 7B, 7C. Whatever the section A, B or C, but class is same, that is 7. That means 7A, 7B and 7C. These are the three sections. These are the three sections of the 7 class. Okay, if we combine these three sections, then what we will get? If we combine these three sections, then what will we get? We will get 7 class. We will get the 7 class complete. Now suppose you have two sections, 7th Lily and 7th Dahlia. If we combine both the sections, that means if we combine the students of 7th Lily and 7th Dahlia, then whole class makes together class 7. Whole class makes together class 7. Okay, so that when we combine both the sections, that means 7 Lily and 7 Dahlia makes together class 7, will be the universal set. First of all, we have two parts, 7th Lily and 7th Dahlia. If we combine them, then we have class 7 completely, and this class 7 complete class 7 will be the universal set, which was made up of two sections, which is 7th Lily and 7th Dahlia. That means 7th Lily and 7th Dahlia are the parts of the class 7. Okay, so class 7 is the universal set. In the similar way, we have 7th A, 7th B and 7th C. These are the parts of the class 7. That means if we combine these three sections A, B and C, we will get the total class 7. So total class 7 will be the universal set, and we will write it as U is equal to set of for all X such that X is a student of class 7. So this will be the universal set. Now you can write A is the part of the universal set. We know that 7th A is the part of class 7. That means A is the subset of U. But there is one thing, that apart 7th A, we have 7B and 7C also in the universal set. That means we have two more elements, that is section B and section C, other than A. So we can say that A is the proper subset of universal set. Similarly, if we take B set, which is class 7th B, so 7th B is a part of universal set, as well as 7th A and C also the parts of the universal set. Okay, so apart 7th B, we have 7th A and 7th C in the universal set also. So also set B is the proper subset of universal set. Similarly, C is the proper subset of the universal set. Hope you understand. Hope you are clear from all these things. That means hope you understand about the subsets, proper subset, superset and universal set. In the next class we will do some questions, that is exercise 19.2 based on these topics. Okay, now if you have any problem regarding all these topics, then you can ask. I will clear it out in the next class.